Plaintiff Scotty Storm says he and the defendant went to a gay pride festival together, and afterwards the defendant was so drunk that he poured water inside Scotty's car and punched Scotty's windshield with his bare fist. So he's suing. Defendant Freddie Esqueda says when he first met Scotty, Scotty was attracted to him because he likes young Latino men. Freddie says the reason they got into a fight in Scotty's car is because Scotty was holding him against his will, and then he bit Freddie.
Tell me what happened.
First, I just want to say, sir, that I'm a big fan of the show.
Thank you.
But my mom is actually even a bigger fan. She watches it religiously every single day. It's me, church, and Judge Mathis show, honestly. Right. So just wanted to tell you.
Hold on, you say it's you,
yes,
church,
yes,
and Judge Mathis show.
Pretty much, yes.
Don't flatter yourself. It's church. You. You don't come before God, I promise you. I know she loves you, but church is first, Doc. You go to jail and see where she gonna go first. Go to jail at Sunday at 4 a.m. and then call and see what she gonna tell you. She would say, honey, I'll be there at 2 p.m. after church. Go ahead, thank you, and thank her for me.
I met my friend here, Freddie, through some mutual friends about 1.5 years ago. We became friends and we hung out, and on the weekend of the incident,
when?
It was actually June 12th. I was DJing at the Gay Pride Festival in West Hollywood.
You a DJ?
Yes, absolutely.
What's your name, music name?
Just my name.
Okay.
Just my name.
You're pretty popular?
Getting there.
Okay.
Getting there.
DJs make a ton of money. I don't
know about that.
I'm amazed with the popular ones, right?
Well, yeah,
they make like 50,000 a night, right?
Yeah, they do.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, I had some VIP passes, so I figured I'd invite my friend for the next day. So we went. Basically, I picked him up from his house, and we decided to pregame before going in there. So once we parked into the garage at the event, we started pregame a little bit. We bought some liquor before, and he was pouring the drinks for us in my car. And he was pouring the drinks into the cups, and I noticed that he's missing the cups a little bit. So, he seemed like a little tipsy, and I was thinking maybe he started pre-gaming before he met me. So, we went to the festival. I was cool with that, whatever. Went to the festival, started hanging out, and I noticed that he was a little getting tired. It wasn't like really happy. Wasn't really having a good time. So basically, I was like,
why do you think?
I think because he got a little drunk.
Okay,
he was getting a little drunk.
Was sick. That's why he wasn't having a good time.
Yeah, probably. It probably hit him a little stronger than.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So he wanted to go back to the car and drink some more. So I kind of questioned it. I kind of questioned it, and I was like, I'm not sure we should or we shouldn't. But I said, let's go. It's fine. Let's go back to the car. We went back to the car, started drinking some more, and he started to pass out a little bit, like the head bob. First, I just want to say, sir, that I'm a big fan of the show.
Thank you.
But my mom is actually even a bigger fan. It's me, church, and Judge Mathis show, honestly. Right. So just wanted to tell you.
You say it's you,
yes,
church,
yes,
and Judge Mathis.
Pretty much, yes.
Don't flatter yourself.
Plaintiff Scotty Storm says after he and the defendant got into a fight in Scotty's car, the defendant punched Scotty's windshield with his bare fist.
You give me some background on your friendship.
Well, I actually met Scotty through my ex in West Hollywood, and apparently he was attracted to me. He is attracted to young Latino guys. And
young? How old are you? How old are you? Uh-oh, yeah. He's ashamed to say how old he is, and so how old are you?
I'm 22, sir.
Yeah, so you're not ashamed to say it because you're young. Well, he's ashamed to say his because he's old. Go ahead.
I didn't say that. But we went to the festival and we were pre-gaming in his car. He had DJ the night before, so he had passes to get in. He had wristbands to get in. And that night...
Do you know Logan Light, by the way? He's an up-and-coming DJ in Los Angeles and around the country, one of my son's buddies. Go ahead.
Eventually, we got into the event, and at one point, he wanted to leave. I told him I didn't want to leave. He kept pushing it. To avoid problems, to avoid drama, I left with him. I left with him in the car. He wanted to take me home, and it was a mistake. On our way home, we began arguing. I felt unsafe in the car, and I wanted to get off. Well, it turns out he held me against my own will, and
No, I did not.
How was that?
I didn't know.
The car was running in the door.
Yes,
Okay,
he didn't
wouldn't
want to
stop
let me
the
out.
car.
He didn't want to
Gotcha.
stop,
Yeah.
and I wanted to get out.
Okay.
That is absolutely not true.
All right, let me hear from you about the specific damage that that you're suing him for.
I just want to say that's not. I did not hold him against his will. I was trying to be a good friend, and because in the car he was bobbing his head and he was passing out, and I was like, you know what? Let me drive you home. I don't
what
want
damage did he cause to your car, and how?
Well, this is what happened. When this altercation took place, I got out of the car. I told him he could leave because if he wants to go back to Pride, he can go back to Pride. I'm driving away. He got so upset that I don't know why, but he got really upset and he took the water
Because
bottle.
you laid hands on me and tried taking the wristband away.
Hold on, sir.
right,
Let me tell his side first. Go ahead.
He took the water we had in my car and he got really mad and he poured it all over my center console. So basically, the center console right next to me, and between him and I is a center console.
This was out of anger, you think?
Yes, absolutely. When he drinks, he gets angry.
All right.
So he poured liquid all over the interior of my car, shorted out a number of fuses. He says that he was afraid. I was actually scared of my own safety because when I got out of the car, he got out of the car after he poured liquid all over it and smashed my windshield with his fist. And if I show you the damage he caused to my windshield, this is out of anger. He was not afraid of me. He took it out.
Scotty, that control panel in the center was already
Quiet,
broken.
sir.
Can I show you at least this?
And maybe I missed it, but this was before you all began to drive to his home?
This was on the way there. I stopped and pulled over because during this altercation before this happened, he was touching me and pushing me, and it wasn't fighting.
Inside the car?
Inside the car, yeah, when I parked. And I don't remember exactly why he was pushing me, but was pushing me. He didn't hit me, but he was touching me and pushing me, and I got out of the car immediately because I did not want to be
So
hurt.
you got out of the car?
Yeah, I got out of the car, yes. And
Before he got out?
Right, I got out and told him just get out of my car.
And then he got out and
went
hit your windshield. Where were you when he was hitting your windshield?
I was just outside the car.
Actually, he was in the car. He was about to drive away and run over my feet.
Why did you have to get out to tell him to get out?
Because it was escalating, and I didn't. It was, and my car it's a BMW. We're very close, so as it's escalating, I didn't want it to physically escalate. So I got out of the car and just told him to please get out. And when he got out, I tried to get back in my car,
right,
so I could get away. And then he smashed my windshield.
Gotcha,
yes.
Sir.
Your Honor, he would not let me get my belongings.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't let me out of the car. He stopped, we got physical, and he bit me. I mean, what kind of person bites someone else? You don't act like an animal, right?
Is that all you want to tell me about the incident?
No, Your Honor. His console in the center was already broken. A friend of his had broken it before, and he was constantly taking his BMW to the Santa Monica dealership because he was trying to get his car fixed. Now, the reason I hit his windshield was because he was driving away, and of course, my natural reaction was to.
He was driving away?
He was driving because it was we parked at this.
Sir, was he driving towards you?
He wasn't. He was driving to the side.
Okay, trying not to hit you.
Well, he was driving close enough to run over my feet with the.
Oh my God!
So he was trying to hit you.
Oh my!
I don't believe he was trying to hit me, Your Honor, but he was driving away.
It's not self-defense if you don't believe a person is trying to come at you. If a person is going the other way, it's not self-defense. You. Uh-oh, yeah. He's ashamed to say how old he is, and so how old are you?
I'm 22, sir.
Yeah, so you're not ashamed to say it because you're young. He's ashamed to say his because he's old.
Plaintiff Scotty Storm says after he and the defendant got into a fight in Scotty's car, the defendant punched Scotty's windshield with his bare fist.
How much are you suing for your windshield?
$1,200, $1,250.
How much for the liquids and the damage?
That comes to...
Because he missed that part altogether.
Yeah, 1942.
All right, 1942. You missed the majority of the damage. You didn't even speak of it.
Your Honor, you're talking about the windshield in particular?
No. Pouring all over his car.
That happened, if anything, it happened by accident when we were drinking in the car at the event.
All right. It was a mistake.
Right.
You believe in paying for your mistakes?
I didn't do that, Your Honor. I did
You
it.
just said it happened. Now you're saying it didn't. $3,192 is your judgment. You're very, very confused. Either that or you're a big liar. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I can't believe you said I did all that to you.
I'm fine with that, Scotty. I have a job. I'm not looking at getting easy money.
But why would you lie?
About what?
Everything.
I'm not lying.
Yeah,
I don't have to. I have a job.
I didn't try to roll you over.
I have a full-time job. Get a full-time job. Hang out with people with your age.
The day beforehand. So about your job, I lost $3,000. Who cares about your job? Your hand was in my face for a reason. How did I go over it? Your hand was in my face for a reason. What am I supposed to do?
Will you not touch me and try to take the wristband away?
Yeah, I'll try to take the wristband away because you don't deserve it. You took your privileges. Yeah, but I didn't bite.
You provoked me. You're an instigator, and
I didn't instigate anything. I was trying to be your friend.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
I didn't try to be your friend, and you lie until you tell me to people all bad stuff about me.